Good morning, everyone. Today we're checking out a brand new video from Death Battle. It's Gru vs Megamind. And Despicable Me with minions. Oh, wait. Huh. Okay, they kind of have that labeled a little weird, considering that the movie was also called Megamind. You know what? Screw it. We're here to check out an alien super genius against a human super genius. Let's hop in and see which of these super minds is truly a super villain. Find out who has that presentation!
Gru vs Megamind.
You either die a despicable villain or live long enough to become an admirable hero.
He's Wiz and I'm
That's
Boomstick.
backwards.
And it's
But
our
okay.
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
A death battle. Let's go.
Evil never dies. It merely goes dormant, waiting for a villain to arise and spread its name to the darkest corners of the earth.
Good
Like
line.
a man
Good
so
line.
evil, he cuts in line at the coffee shop and makes balloon animals for kids.
I wouldn't say the cutting in line is evil. I would say freezing those people and potentially leaving them to die is what's
and
evil.
then pops them in their face. What a
Who's carrying that
despicable
long ass
man.
needle?
The world would surely tremble at his name, Gru.
Really? Just Gru? Doesn't have some sort of stage name or like doctorate or, you know?
Felonious
No. Oh, wait. There we go.
Gru.
I was just about to say we don't even get a family name, but no. Then we found out. Gru was the family name. I completely forgot about that.
Son of the supervillain known as the Bald Terror.
Oh man, he's so dead.
Even as a small child, Gru had big aspirations. He could make rocket bikes,
Wait.
cheese rays, and this
Cheese race.
dog?
And his arsenal grew even more with the help of his new best buddy, Dr. Nefario.
Oh,
See?
wow.
Now that's a supervillain name. Come on, man.
So they've been working together for like 40 years.
With Nefario's help, Gru's
Ah,
gadgets
Boogie Bots.
grew gadgets. Flamethrowers, sticky fingers, fantastic entertainment for 2-year-olds,
Oh,
and
the
a
Force
fully
gun.
weaponized airship. Though I must question this thing's aerodynamics.
It's loaded up with
Yeah, that
wing-mounted
design is
machine guns,
incredible.
a rocket thruster that can escape the Earth's atmosphere, and a whole
Oh,
lot
hey,
of
that's
missiles.
cool.
Despite the impressive firepower, Gru's go-to weapon seems to be his
Freeze
freeze
ray.
ray, which can encase most people in ice with a single shot.
With his gadgets and gusto combined, and a little teaching from the School of Ability, Gru started making strides in the underworld of evil. He swiped the crown jewels when he was only a kid, nabbed the
About
New
maybe
York
8.
City Jumbotron just for fun, and even stole both the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty.
From
Las
Vegas.
Yeah, Gru was bad, but he wasn't good at being bad. A lot of his schemes kind of blew up in his face.
The line dividing genius from moron is a thin one. Just look at us.
Oh
Surprisingly.
yeah, my back hurts from carrying all the genius between us.
Oh.
Regardless, while Gru may not have been the infamous villain he'd hoped, he did earn the loyalty of a few guys.
Guys,
Criticals.
Guys, like little guys. There's Kevin, Bob, Stuart, Otto, Billy, Larry, John, Liam, Chad.
oh, the minions.
Okay, if you actually did pull up every single name for the minions and was about to list them off, I would be surprised and impressed. Because, first of all, how the hell do we know what each single one of them is named? We only know like the main 3 because of the Minion movie.
It's not just their role, it's the actual name of their species.
Right, the minions have existed since the dawn of life itself, over 3
Seal
billion years ago, and they all follow one instinct: to serve the biggest, baddest, most despicable villain they can find.
T-Rexes, Count Dracula, AI artists, whatever evil they can lay their grubby little eyes on.
Uh-oh.
Or just one eye. But finding their big boss was the easy part. Keeping them, not so much.
The amount
Yup.
of times the minions have incidentally caused the death of their own bosses is staggering.
Wait, didn't one of them serve the Queen of England?
What about it?
No, I don't think one of them served the Queen of England, but one of them did become the King of England.
Nothing.
The minions witnessed Gru's villainy firsthand and decided that he would be the next big boss they follow.
It worked out
Yep.
like PB&J.
That led to the Minions' second movie, which is The Rise of Gru.
Because
Ta-da.
like Gru, these guys do machines.
The minions invented the fly swatter centuries before humans did. They somehow crafted light bulbs and instruments while living in the Arctic. So
Oh, yeah.
naturally,
They
building
kinda forget
Gru's
about that.
absolutely massive evil lair proved a simple task.
They're geniuses. They They once pulled off a jailbreak by building a flying machine out of prison outfits, vans, computers, and toilets. Aisle seaters are in
impressive.
shambles right now.
And they're seemingly invulnerable, having been smashed flat, set on
still
fire,
hooks.
and exploded by missiles even inside their own mouths. But also, they're possibly immortal? Kevin here has been around since the dawn of their species, which means Kevin is 3 billion years old.
And their numbers keep increasing. Over 10,000 minions clock into work every day.
Holy
And yet,
damn.
in a real work setting, they'd be fired in minutes.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like a banana, a popsicle, a butt, or anything remotely silly to distract them enough for plans to go off course. But
That's
these
all it
guys
takes.
love TikTok.
It's no wonder that, even with thousands of minions at his back, Gru still couldn't cut it as a supervillain. Maybe it was time to hang up the freeze ray for good, but not before
The end of
taking
the
a
first
chance
movie,
at his
I remember.
ultimate dream.
Still the moon.
Easier said than done.
Oh no, really? The moon?
When he couldn't get the shrink ray he needed on his own, Gru required a new, even more despicable weapon.
No. Correction. He did sell the shrink ray, but it was then stolen from him before he could actually return the base by another villain, that guy in the orange jumpsuit named Vector, because Gru froze his head. It also turns out that Vector is the son of the bank owner, which is why he was able to get the new villain loan, yada yada yada. It was petty reason, leading to the plot of the movie of this supervillain adopting 3 little girls. Okay, why did I say it like that? That sounded a little weird.
Children. Specifically, adopting 3 girls. And somehow it worked. Crime of the century, here we go.
How
Oh, that
tragic
hurts.
that through all the dance recitals and unicorns, Gru discovered the joys of fatherhood.
Yep.
Oh, story of my life. God, I'm so proud of her. Anyway,
Became a
out
good
with the
father.
villain and in with the bedtime stories.
But even though he turned a new leaf for his daughters, Gru wasn't done commanding his minion army. Now he'd just do it as not a villain, by joining the Anti-Villain League.
The AVL hooked him up with lipstick tasers and goop grenades, mini submarines and high-tech cars, and some great date nights with the future Mrs. Gru. Things are looking
Unfortunately, though, the minions serve evil. So if you're no longer evil, you no longer have the minions. Leading to...
up, buddy.
5 minions even underwent experimental procedures to become more
this is something
powerful
else.
than before. The Mega Minions.
Tim stretches. Dave got super strength. Gus got super strength and flight. Sorry, Dave. Jerry became an indestructible brick monster who eats live bombs. He's my favorite. And Mel's new laser
Nice.
eye can blast through the planet and hit a satellite on the
Damn.
other side in less than a second.
Calculating its speed across the Earth, that's 5% the speed of light.
So, Gru's true calling wasn't being a villain at all. He's an anti-villain, and he's good at it too. This guy can dodge heat-seeking missiles and casually punch out a shark in one shot.
That was
'cause
impressive.
He was in full dad mode.
But the most incredible element here is easy to miss. For billions of years, the minions have had the biological drive to serve the greatest villain they can find. And yet,
Yes.
despite Gru's turn away from villainy, they chose to continue serving him. The minions' love for Gru is so strong, it
Yeah, I'll be honest, I never actually saw any of the other Despicable Me's. Like, I saw the first one and Minions, but that was it. I never watched 2, 3, or even Rise of Gru, so, oops.
overwrote their primordial genetic code.
They still see greatness in him, even now. After all, Felonious Gru will go to the moon and back to keep his family safe. Wait,
course
Kevin,
he
don't
would.
touch that button!
Oh.
Okay, Megamind should be up next, but there is a chance that it got totally nuked by DreamWorks since they hit our preview last week.
Don't worry,
Oh,
we
damn.
have a plan. You can watch the complete Gru vs. Megamind episode on deathbattle.gg. That's our website, it's linked below. It has every episode of Death Battle uncut, unfiltered, uncensored. Even the weird ones.
It's kind of like our own private Patreon with
That's kinda
memberships
cool.
that support the show directly. And for this week, you can get a membership for a month for free by using the code PRESENTATION. All caps. That's important.
That's
Being
nice.
a member gets all sorts of extra goodies and behind the scenes stuff. But
Presentation.
the important thing is
Love it.
you'll be able to watch the unaltered Gru vs. Megamind episode for free.
So head to deathbattle.gg right now and use code PRESENTATIon for a free month of membership. All caps. Remember.
All right, well, hey, y'all viewers will have to let me know down in the comments below on what's the difference between this video and that one. Remember,
What happens when the villain wins? On a grim, dark day, the citizens of Metro City learned the horrifying answer to that question when their hero, their Metro Man, was lost forever. Bested by the fearsome supervillain destined for greatness, Megamind.
Cause if your rival's name is gonna be that on the nose, you better match that energy. Their feud
Much
goes
faster.
way back to when they escaped their dying planet Superman style and immediately got in each other's way.
While Metro Baby landed in a nice and cozy home, he caused the weird blue kid to crash land in prison and literally grow up behind bars. What kind of
With
city government would
convicts.
make the kid stay in jail?
It wasn't as bad as you'd think. He was a perfect fit for the Metrocity prison for the criminally gifted.
Metro City.
But while everyone outside bars loved that new kid who could fly,
Ow,
they
that's gonna
weren't
be a
too
pain.
keen on the boy with the big blue head and his constant string of destructive accidents.
So if he was going to be the bad guy no matter what, why not embrace it and
Be
become
the
a true
best bad
supervillain?
guy.
Huh, sounds kinda like you. Megamind is a genius inventor, creating weapons to stage prison breaks before.
Oh, his head is 5.6 times larger than a human's? First off, how did you get those measurements?
He could even talk.
It does sound like me. With a bit of tutoring from Machiavellian in the ways of wrongdoing, he got to work on his crime-starting career, facing off with his destined rival over and over again.
And
Yep.
Megamind's got everything
Whoa.
he needs. An invisible
that's
car
dangerous.
for getaways, assuming he can find the thing. A hoverbike for flying and shooting at the same time, if he can multitask. Lasers, bombs, bubble guns, baseball
Wait, was that
bats,
a-
jet boots, and more
Was that a
galore.
video game?
But his go-to is the D-gun, a laser pistol with various possible effects, such as destroying, decelerating, demoralizing, de-locking, de-gravity thing.
I wouldn't expect a guy calling himself Megamind to have the best name ideas, Wiz.
Oh,
he
of
probably
course
based
not.
the entire thing around his favorite setting, dehydration, which turns people and objects into tiny cubes for easy storage, though they can be returned to normal with a drop of water.
He did
Literally
keep
a
the
single
whole
drop.
mind
That's
thing
it.
running with his horde of henchmen, the Brainbots. These mini-mechs follow Megamind's every command, even pulling off the most incredible drone show you've ever seen in your
Oh,
life.
Which,
yeah.
according to the director's commentary, is made up of over 100,000 brainbots. Though,
Damn.
ironically, I wouldn't call his
That's a lot.
brainbots, smart. That designation
Oh,
goes
easily
to
not.
Megamind's proper minion, Minion.
Minion serves many roles for Megamind. Sidekick, guy in the chair, awkward sibling relationship despite technically being his pet.
The best
Eh,
fish
Crystal's
friend you
dope.
could have in your plans to kidnap news reporter Roxanne Ritchie to piss off Metro Man for the 19th time this week. Or for the final time. Children, shield your eyes!
He did it! Thanks to his most powerful invention of all, an orbital death ray that could shatter
And a weakness to copper.
mountains, Metro City's hero had fallen. It was Megamind's time to rule.
And he had
And he
no
got bored.
idea what to do next. With Metro Man dead, what was even the point?
Became
Clearly,
edible.
he needed a new superhero to fight. And apparently, he could just make that happen. With his diffuser gun, he injected this loser with Metro Man's
Ow.
DNA, turning him into Metro Man 2.0, Titan.
Megamind even trained him himself, using his disguise generator and expert acting skills. What a performer! But for all his
Yeah,
smarts,
kind of.
Megamind is a terrible judge of character. When Titan turned tyrant, Metrocity needed yet another superhero to save it.
Metro City.
Yeah, actually, hold on. With that scene right there, it did, of course, bring to question one thing. How the fuck is his name actually spelled? Like, is it spelled Titan, and like Attack on Titan? Or is it spelled Titan, like what he just carved into the ground, though? Like something is being tightened. See, that's still a question even after all these years of the damn movie. Ain't
Thanks
no one
to some
knowing.
encouragement from an old friend, rival, who wasn't actually dead at all and just let all of this happen despite having godlike superpowers. Thanks to some encouragement
to
from
play
a very
guitar.
experienced friend, Megamind stepped up to the plate.
Hey, he had the moxie for it. Megamind's tanked explosions and dodged electric blasts. Titan was strong enough to toss around a skyscraper, and Megamind
Still
put
impressive.
up a solid fight with his mech armor.
A suit specifically designed to mimic the pilot's movements, whether it be lamppost sword fighting, busting a move, or being surprisingly stealthy.
And with quick thinking and some hench help, Megamind taught Titan a lesson he knew all too well. The bad guy always loses.
So the
That's
city
true.
decided to just forgive Megamind of all his years of terror and destruction and call him their superhero. I guess they didn't really have any better options.
Hey,
I was just about to say someone needed to fill the role. Metro Man didn't do that. He got bored of it. Literally even kind of went to therapy and decided, No, I just want to play guitar.
Megamind took his new role as the city's hero seriously. He even built a suit that mimicked Metro Man's strength, flight, and X-ray vision.
Now,
There
the
you
D-gun
go.
is
That's
used to
pretty
make
good.
runaway bad guys lose their balance and get caught. His portal bazooka is excellent for saving people from out-of-control cars. And while the Death Ray might not have been a hero killer, it's certainly great at blowing up giant evil robots.
And Minion was all for it.
Actually, once they went nice, Minion had to legally change his name to Old Chum because of
Wait,
some other Minion-related
really?
thing.
What? You mean the yellow guys?
No, I mean they got a cease and desist from Mr. Minion's Meatsicles.
Sounds delicious.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm still gonna call him Minion. You can't
Okay,
break up
fair
this
enough.
duo.
Even as Megamind uses his tools for good, destruction still tends to be inevitable. To the point that,
yeah,
as the new mayor of
it
Metro
is.
City and his new partner, Roxanne instituted a policy that anyone inconvenienced by a Megamind battle would receive a free cup of coffee. That sounds horrifically right for corruption.
That's it? Hold on, so if he blows a hole through my wall, instead of getting my wall fixed for free by the city paying for it, I only get a freaking free cup of coffee? No, that's shit. That's shit. That's shit.
That's why there's so many Starbuckses everywhere. At least the brain bots are covering all the cleanup. It's a messy
Never
job
mind.
being a superhero, but Megamind's finally found his purpose, even saving the city from the Doom Syndicate, which is like 6 of him.
Though not without some self-induced difficulty. You have an instant wind gun on your hip. Use
Oh
it!
yeah,
Hey,
the
with
dehydrated it all.
girlfriend, sidekick, and adoring fans to keep him going. It doesn't matter what sort of danger comes to town. Megamind will always rise up as the defender of Metrocity.
It's Metro City!
Hey, I understand his villain name was the whole Megamind and all because, you know, he literally has a mega mind. But, you know, I was actually about to say something that was kind of not needed. I think I'll just edit this part out. Let's just continue.
Wiz, what happened to you? You look funny.
Oh, hey,
and
it's the Wiz plush
squishy.
again.
I'm over here, Boomstick. That's the new Death Metal plushie from U2's, and it's available to order right.
Oh, like the one they made of me a year ago. You got jealous, didn't you?
What? No, mine's way cuter. Look at it, and you can get one by clicking the link.
Ah, they forgot to color one of your arms.
Boomstick, I have a metal arm.
Yeah.
I always have. Oh, and if you order it, there's a chance you might get a special version with a gold arm.
That's actually kind of
Golden
awesome.
Wiz.
You definitely want one.
Oh, fine.
Okay, that
yeah,
sounds
I
like
do,
something
okay? Shut up about it.
This is your last chance. Click the link below to order your own Wiz. This ends in just a few days, and the plush will never be available again, so don't miss out.
Didn't you say that last time? Maybe I'm mistaken.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle! Let's go!
Minions, prep the artillery! We're not letting him get away!
Hi, peoples.
Good welcome the accent.
And here I thought it was the hero who chases the bad guys!
I mean, if anything, you're both technically anti-villains.
Minion, I'm going to need a new pair of pants.
Yes, sir. Sending you the Sunday Best package.
The Sunday best? Okay.
Take this!
Disintegrate.
Oh,
Oh no. Yeah, knew that was gonna happen.
Razor Ray! A dark color scheme! Straight Ray! Henchmen who look the same! Laser gun! Ingenious weaponry! You are suddenly a real supervillain!
Oh, hey, it's one of the brain bots. Oh, it's all the brain
You're
bots.
just missing one
And
thing!
Jeans!
And what might that be? Presentation!
God, that's so good.
Assemble! And start the music!
Wait, where were all of them hiding? There was no way they could all fit inside the ship.
Oh! Check that mark in the morning. No, hey! We just fixed that! Come on, sir! Smash 'em! Oh, hey, that's kinda cute!
Oh, look at that, hanging out. That's nice.
You dare challenge Megamind! In my own monstrosity? Do you even know who I am?
Well,
No.
life is full of disappointments.
Hey.
Damn! Oh, it's the Mega Minions.
Now, as you like to say,
Gun!
If you're going to steal my lines, at least do it properly.
Dehydration complete.
Whoa!
Oh no. Oh! Gross, but okay.
Okay, thank you for the help.
One blast.
Is the death ray ready?
Approaching. Getting there. Almost. Kind of. Maybe. On the way. Yes.
Fire!
Wow.
Oh boy. Ooh! Laser v laser. It's always a classic move.
oh, Roxanne's gonna kill me.
Remember this, villain. The good guys always win. This is how it's really done. Dehydration gun.
Dehydration gun.
You mean-
Nice.
Oh, wait a minute. This is all a big misunderstanding.
Ooh! Nope.
Huh?
That was disintegrate. Oh, that was disintegrate. oh, Kevin. Oh, was.
Oh,
Whoops.
Mark is going to kill me for this.
Oh boy.
I guess that's 2 for Gru, 0
Win all. Gru.
for Will Ferrell.
With so many chaotic factors in this fight, it can get overwhelming trying to keep track of them all.
So we'll break it down 3 ways: arsenal, minions, and skill.
In terms of
Yeah,
weapon
please
versatility,
do.
Megamind definitely had much more to use. The D-gun alone had enough effects to match what Gru could do with nearly his whole kit.
How many did it have? 10? 20?
Throw in disguise generators, invisible cars, portal bazookas, and it's a lot for Gru to handle.
Just one problem. Megamind might have had variety, but Gru's weaponry was far stronger in scope. Sure, Megamind's death ray could blow up a mountain, but Gru's shrink ray could take out the moon.
And is much easier to use on top
Oops, sorry about that. Kind of hit the mic. Sorry.
of it. Frankly, much of Megamind's deadliest weaponry would have little effect anyway.
Check this out. When Gru first tried to get the shrink ray, he triggered a missile trap so explosive
crap.
it created a mushroom cloud. Based on the size of the blast, that's about 4 kilotons of TNT, and all those missiles fired at him from point-blank range.
Shockingly,
Yeah.
that's about 38 times greater than Megamind's orbital death ray. And Gru kind of just walked it off. Megamind's
yeah, he
Mega
did.
Suit could take big
Kinda
hits
forgot
like
about that.
but Megamind himself? No.
So, Megamind would have a hard time blowing him up, but he could still dehydrate him, disintegrate him, freeze him, or even just turn off his gravity and send him flying into space, right?
Sure, though Gru does have some similar
Would've
weaponry.
taken a
as
while.
far as Arsenal
Yeah.
is concerned, Gru could take out Megamind through sheer firepower, but Megamind could potentially counter with the D-Gun's effects. It's a whoever shoots first wins situation. Their arsenals
That
match
is
up
actually pretty
fairly
true.
evenly.
But these guys
Give it
aren't
a good
alone.
split.
Let's cover Gru's minions and Megamind's, minions.
1-to-1, one of Gru's minions was certainly more likely to take out a brainbot. Sure,
That
minions
is-
may have
yeah.
the attention span of an iPad kid, but they can effortlessly hack, dismantle, and rewire most machines. Like,
They're also technically indestructible, while these brain bots are simple metal and wires.
you know, Megamind's
They are.
brainbots.
And they just won't die. Certainly nothing the brainbots have can take them out. For all we know, the minions may be completely indestructible.
To be fair, maybe
True.
one brainbot doesn't stand a chance against one minion, but there are far more brainbots than minions in total. 10 times more.
Yeah, I
and
was
the
just about
brainbots
to say
are a
10
much
times.
more organized and focused unit.
Compared to the vanilla minions, maybe. But the mega minions are strong enough to rip and chomp through metal like wet paper. Aunt Mel's got a history of destroying satellites with a laser beam strong enough to cut through the earth. So it's bye-bye Death Ray.
But we can't ignore
Yeah,
the most
that was gonna
competent
happen.
minion of them all. Minion! Or Megamind's minion. Old Chump.
He's way more competent than
Oh,
Dr.
chump.
Nefario. Can operate all the tech like the mech suit used to fight Titan, and can match Megamind's brains and style beat for beat. Remember that whole presentation bit in the movie? Yeah, that
was
wasn't
him.
Megamind. That was Minions.
While Megamind's army lacks the power of, say, the Mega Minions, having a second in command who's just as smart and capable as him makes up for it, making a battle of their underlings too close to call.
So if
Ooh.
neither of them has a clear edge
So it literally all came down to skill.
in weaponry or their henchmen, what matters most isn't the tools themselves, but how good or bad they are at using them. It all comes down to skill.
Both Gru and Megamind
Here
have
we
their
go.
share of less than genius moments and bad luck. But even in the face of things gone wrong, Gru tends to fail upwards, still ultimately completing his missions. Unlike Megamind, who tends to fail much harder before he learns how to succeed.
And
Oh,
we
big
love
deal.
him for it. It's not like Gru has to put up with Elvis Superman, but even during their villain phases, Gru found some success, unlike Megamind.
Who
Yeah.
also has a bad
was a
habit
few
of not using
times.
his weapon effectively. Like never using the D-gun against the Doom Syndicate. Either because he can
Just
get
blast,
easily
blast, blast.
flustered, or he
Blast.
just loves showing
Blast,
off.
blast.
So it's more likely
them
Gru
sit.
could succeed in a whoever shoots first wins quick draw situation with their arsenals.
Quick Draw is right. Megamind dodge an electric blast is impressive, clocking in around half the speed of sound.
But
Damn,
it pales in
okay.
comparison to Gru piloting hypersonic ships into space and dodging heat-seeking missiles at Mach 10, meaning he is fast enough to win that quick draw.
That
Gru
was
takes
epic.
skill, which finally tips the scales. After a nail-biting back and forth, he has just enough to
Extremely
land the winning blow
close.
first more often than not.
Sorry, Megamind. I think you losing was a atrocity.
It's Metros Atros. The winner is Felonious Gru.
Next time on
Next
Death
time
Battle.
on Death Battle, who's up? Wait. Yuji Ichidori versus Denji?
Subscribe and join.
Whoa! Okay, this is gonna be something. The king of all curses against the Chainsaw Devil. Oh, this is gonna be good. If you actually know anything about the lore of Chainsaw Man, y'all can probably already guess how this fight's gonna go down, but I'm not gonna make any assumptions because I don't know anything about Yuji or his curse thing. So, that's going to be the end of today's video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Link to the original will be in the description below, and I'll see all of you next time when we flick back on. Until then, this is Fox, signing out. Peace.